excited that you're here. Today I'm going to demo standing cars, but we're going to use a wall as a block. So briefly what a block is. We talk about compensation, right, in our lower back, or we try to do our shoulder car and limit any twisting. We want everything to come from the shoulder. So we can use the wall by blocking and getting external feedback up against the wall to help control and target the shoulder area. You can block like this, or we can block with our hip up against the wall as well, because sometimes we can twist with our hips. So let's get started. We're not going to use the wall for all of them. Bring your feet wider than hip width apart, make fists with your hands, and go and punch down towards the ground. Pack the air down. So do your radiation set for your body. Inhale, exhale, lower the ribs towards the front hip points. Drop the chin to the chest. Scrape along the collarbone, look over the right shoulder, dip behind the right shoulder, and extend up and over to the other side. Keep going to the right, do it about 2 or 3 times. And switch to the left. Each time you do it, try to control your shoulders and also make a bigger, safer circle each time. Crossing your arms, pushing into your forearms. We're going to crunch down, not from our hips, remember. We want to just crunch down from our mid and upper back. Crunching down, twist like a cap to the right. Keep those hips still. Tilt and extend up and over. Into a tilt, a twist, and forward. Go to the right again, twist. Tilt, up and over. With each one, try to make the circle a little bit bigger. Don't forget about squeezing your glutes here. This isn't a workout for our neck either, so try to tuck your chin under and control your neck motions. Let's go to the left. There are ways to block all of these. I'm just going to show you a few for today. 3 in each direction. Perfect. Now bring your hands up against the wall. Bring your feet a little bit further away from the wall. Soft elbows. Squeeze the shoulder blades together behind the back. Now if you notice I'm not arching, it's just pull your shoulder blades together. Bring them down the back. Separate them away from the spine, lift them up, squeeze, and come down. Do a circle, there's just stops along the way. Reverse the direction, so we squeeze, and then we squeeze and lift up our back, separate and down. A few more. There we go. And you can turn with your back up against the wall. And you can bring your biceps, pin them to your side. And you can also keep your whole arm up against the wall. See how I'm making contact? That might not be the case for everyone, but it does help isolate the elbow. Feet can be hip width apart or whatever makes you feel more stable. Palms are up facing the shoulders and lower down. Flip and bring the back of the hand up. Flip and down. So you get the feedback of your elbow up against the wall. And just make note. There we go. And pause with the hands up. Now just bring the bottom of the hands, the palm of the hands down. Flip and bring them up. And 3, 2, and 1. Keep the elbows up against the wall. Make fists with your hands. Extend the wrist down. Pinky sides come in. Do this on your own, keeping the forearms completely still. 3 in each direction. and relax. So let's start with our right shoulder, whichever one you decide. We're gonna pin ourselves up against the wall. For my pin, I'm going to bring my arm straight out in front of me so that I can bring my hip up against the wall. You can also have your arm up or tucked behind you. I find that the front one is a little bit more accessible for me. So I'm gonna push my hip and my shoulder into the wall. You might feel a little lopsided, that's fine. We're gonna concentrate on the right shoulder. Externally rotate the right shoulder, cross over the midline, maybe give yourself a hand. Bring it up into flexion. Once you hit that roadblock, internally rotate, bicep spins away from the face, extend back as you continue to internally rotate and land. Kick it straight back. You might feel the tricep fire up, externally rotate, bicep spins up towards the ceiling and towards your ear. Bring it down, one more. Cross over, up, internal and back. Land, kick it back, and externally rotate, bring it around. So I'm gonna face this way. Let's do the other side. So you can either have your shoulder pinned, or you can bring your arm up and pin the shoulder and the hip. Externally rotate the left arm, cross over the midline, up into flexion, spin the bicep away, internally rotating, reaching back. Kick it back, externally rotate, bring the bicep up towards the ear, and bring it down. Cross over the midline again, up into flexion, internally rotate back, and land. Kick it back, peel the bicep up towards the ceiling and bring it around. Great. You could stay right in this position. We're gonna do our left hip first, and I'm going to block myself with my shoulder at first, and then I'll just adjust if I wanna bring my hip to a block as well. All right, arm out to the side. This is good for balance. Make a fist with your hand, punch down towards the earth. You can see I'm nudging my foot over. That's giving me a little more stability. And bring the knee up towards the chest, out to the side. If you feel like you're gonna fall over, bring that arm up to lean a little bit more. Internally rotate, bring it back and land. Kick it back, peel the knee away, high and wide. Bring it around, do your best. This is a different variation, different variables here. Bring the knee up, out to the side, internally rotate, push into the wall and land. Kick it back, peel the knee away, high and wide and together. So it gives you a little lesson on your balance here too, right? So I need to be a little tilted in order to not feel like I'm gonna fall over. Right arm or your arm of the working leg, the same side, bring it out to the side, knee comes up, out, internal, really stand strong through the standing leg. Kick it back, peel the knee away, high and wide, bring it around. Knee up, out to the side. Everything should be contracting here. Scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 1 to 2. And round. Nice. For the tibia, I'm just gonna simply do my tibia, hold on to the wall, so you can block your arm into the wall here. Choose whichever leg you want, doesn't matter. Stand strong through your standing leg. Find external rotation without moving your femur or knee. Extend forward, 3/4 of the way, in and back. External, forward, in and back. One more. Stir the pot in the other direction, kick it forward, external, back. Internal, forward, external, back. One more. Awesome. Face the wall. Kick that same leg back. Keep it straight and roll your ankle. 3 in each direction. And now let's do the other leg. Bend at the knee. Find your external rotation. If you need to hold on to your leg for feedback, do so. Kick it forward 3/4 of the way. Internal, back. External, forward, internal, back. And this one, Pause on the in and back, kick it straight forward, stir the pot in the other direction. And one more. Awesome. And we're gonna do our toes. I'm gonna keep my socks on because it's a little bit chilly. So I'm gonna use my hands as marionettes again. Lift all 10 toes up, tap the big toe down. 3 to 5 times. All 10 toes up, tap the 8 toes down. Bring all 10 toes down, just lift the big toe. All down, lift the 8 toes. And go back to the big toe up. 8 toes up. Bring them all down, grip the ground, pull the ground into your arches. And now lift all up, wide, piano key, pinky, second, third, fourth, and fifth. One more time. And again. That was the last one. So that is the standard car right there. You can stop right here. You've completed your step, but I'm gonna add in the spine segmentation. So use the wall, put your hands high up on the wall. Soft knees, arch your back. That includes tucking your tailbone out. Now slowly start to just tuck your tailbone in. And you're gonna feel your lower back inflate. Try to control each move mid-back. You're moving yourself into flexion, upper back. Come into full flexion. Tailbone's tucked. Now tuck the tailbone out. Keep the rest of your back in flexion. Tailbone out. Deflate the lower back. Deflate the mid-back and the upper back. Try to do one more on your own. We're in an arched back extension. We're moving into flexion, starting at the base of our spine. One vertebra at a time. Move into extension. And you are good. Take care. Until the next video.